of them are quads. So low surge, just like Potato did, is horrible for like for down stack mains because you get like you have to stride. You have to stride to get out of that. And for slow down stackers like SZABOLCS, that is horrible. All right, TKI from both sides. I'm not sure what this is. This is it's just like normal stacking, you know. Although Potato does already, again, have a surge advantage. Gelding up to that 10 surge, 12 surge, 13 surge, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, it's just going up. It's just continuing the deficit for SZABOLCS. It's already out at 18. Okay, breaks at 20. And SZABOLCS has got the eyepiece over the well. Is not able to go fast enough to fix it in time. Okay, now SDPC, this is what I like to see. SDPC spin from POTATO2017. That rhymed, hey. Anyway, all spins from SZABOLCS. Okay, look at this. Waste T on the downside. It's not gonna matter though. At least right then. It might matter now because Potato does have a pretty big surge advantage. 12 surge, 13 surge. Is this just gonna be a repeat of last round? No, because SZABOLCS is gonna hit a diabolical 34 spike. And POTATO2017 just can't survive the follow-up. All right, both players, free roll, by the way. Both players are doing TKI. Okay, Potato is having none of this tanking, literally ruining his own stack to send cheese, and it's gonna screw him over because SZABOLCS is just gonna hit a 16 spike and say, you want to ruin your stack? I don't need Plonk to kill you. All right, SZABOLCS denying the PC. Good move in favor of an upstack to build surge up, but look at this. Potato already at 6, 7. And just keep going. Although SZABOLCS has reached 4, so he can break at any time. And oh my. Potato gets human benchmark tested by SZABOLCS and fails. One piece off. All right. We're seeing a little bit of stalling. Potato is making all spins. It's because they send cheese. You can't plonk cheese. So we're just gonna see early break from Potato. Okay, I don't think this slow play against SZABOLCS is not going to work. Okay, look at this. SZABOLCS is so much more efficient than Potato. He's literally like double his APP. You need to, when you're in a matchup like this, you have to play to your strengths. This is not playing to your strengths. You can't match the guy whose whole play style is down stacking. Or not necessarily even down stacking, just like plonking by plonking yourself. All right. And Potato just strides out a little bit of damage and kills SZABOLCS. SZABOLCS just does not have a down stack, just has misdrops. All right, dual PCO. Although SZABOLCS is looking mightier, cleaner. That is not a word. More clean than Potato. Look at this. Already has 7 surge. Okay, both players have 7 surge. Oh, okay. Look, Potato. Tanked the cheesy surge. You would think, oh, that's great because now he gets to send his own surge. No, look at this. It's all cheese. He only killed. Oh, well, he's not even gonna kill. He is gonna kill because SZABOLCS ruins his well find and uses the eyepiece in a single clear instead of a quad clear. But you know the principle of the thing. Okay. Potato speeding up. Maybe he's listening. I don't know. But he is speeding up, playing to his own strengths. to just find a kill despite the plonk. All right, nice. Okay, good. That was good, because if you saw that garbage queue, it was all cheese. That was a good play from Potato. Okay. SZABOLCS ruining his stack with a little bit of misdrops, fixes the stack, and then proceeds to get absolutely nuked by Potato, breaking a surge. Even game now. All right, Potato starting the game with some all spins. You know, you gotta put some cheese on your potatoes, you know. Building up the surge. We see SZABOLCS 9-0, not where you want to be when you're slower than your opponent. But gets out of it very comfortably. We see SZABOLCS, you know, keeping Potato at an arm's length right now, keeping him away from the attack. Although, despite that, Potato has just access as well. He's going to start building up surge. What is SZABOLCS going to react with? He's going to react with 9-0. And almost gets nuked, but has 2 eyepieces to compensate. All right, Potato building up with surge, breaks immediately, hits a 13 spike. SZABOLCS has just in time down stack, misdrops. Look, yeah. Okay, SZABOLCS is just dead. R.I.P. Bozo. Could not get to those 3 lines of cheese in time. All right, Potato has a very nice stack right now, and then immediately breaks at like 4 surge. Okay. It has cheese at SZABOLCS, and SZABOLCS' board is looking mighty nasty right now. This is like moldy cheese. What is this? It's all cheese, and Potato hits that 13 spike. Look at this. SZABOLCS is just forced to clear singles. He's playing cheese race. All right, SZABOLCS gets access to the well. Just as Potato is ready to send a 16 spike that does absolutely nothing. All right, SZABOLCS again, access to the well. Again, Potato is like playing pseudo mechanical heart right now. Oh no. Okay, yes, Potato accesses the well before SZABOLCS gets access to his well. Now we're in a very even board state. Both players are in a mutually cheesy, no clean on the board environment. Surely no one gets nuked during this time. Uh-oh, SZABOLCS' access is clean. Although, Potato does have way more surge. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Potato misdrops. SZABOLCS using that garbage. Trying to top out Potato. Potato does not really have a good stack. Yeah, Potato kind of gets screwed over. Look at that. ZOTZS. What are you supposed to do there? No eyepiece in sight. All right, we see Potato open it up with some clean T-spins. Well, okay, not really T-spins. I'm so S1 filled. These are all spins, Amber. Okay, and SZABOLCS just down stacks. And because, you know, +1 garbage when you have clear garbage. Oh, wow, that does not sound right. +1 send when you clear garbage, like, it just kills. Okay, open it up. Again, Potato with these all spins. Okay, Potato continuing with the all spins. I feel like, okay, Potato is trying to cheese SZABOLCS, but SZABOLCS is like having none of it. Instead, all that's happening is that Potato is cheesing himself. All right, Potato speeding up, getting out this, trying to build up the surge. right, Tank's garbage. SZABOLCS. Ooh, whoa. Ripple eyepiece. No quads in sight. Trying to maintain access to these wells to prepare for the eventual spike from Potato. SZABOLCS is playing too safe. He's getting stuck in this fallacy where, my opponent has so much surge. I need to play safe all the time. Okay. Now it's fine because he's got the well, and he's gonna tank. Potato is just gonna keep stacking though. Oh, 21 spike from Potato. It's not gonna do anything because it wasn't accompanied by anything else. It was just raw surge, which SZABOLCS was prepared for. Okay. Ooh, it's cheesy though, and SZABOLCS is gonna die to the follow-up. Hello, Snowman. Hello, Hugh99. All right. Got a very even match again. Potato doing these all spins. Not really sure about it. I mean, all spins, they worked before, but now that they only send 6, they're not really that useful. Like I said earlier. All right, Potato is in the gutter with this APP. It's just all cheese. It's just all cheese. Okay, starting to build with these all spins, getting the surge. Meanwhile, SZABOLCS trying to get access to these. Good 9 combo. It doesn't really do anything. Just Potato though. Potato's still got a clean board. That's the important thing. You've got to maintain this. Ooh, that mini combo right there. Yeah, that just did Potato in. Potato just got done in by that mini spike from SZABOLCS. That's something also. SZABOLCS really likes these mini spikes where it's like it's not really like a nuke where it's like a 30 spike. It's more like you slowly die an agonizing death from like 11, 13, 11, you know. And if you can't down stack fast enough while maintaining the offense, you will die. All right, Potato 12 surge, but also just not a great board state, so there's no follow-up. And SZABOLCS is just gonna keep down stacking as he has been at a calm 2.6. Using his macro knowledge to keep Potato on the down stack in an uncomfortable position. All right. We're gonna see SZABOLCS not able to maintain surge as Potato's breaking so early too. Look at that. Gotcha 4 immediately broke. It's very cheesy though. And SZABOLCS is gonna have to get through just in time to survive. All right. Potato on the downside. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like he's getting through the cheese and then he's just making it again. So it's like double. It's like cheese race 2x. You know, like you get through the cheese and then you have to make your own cheese. All right, all mid game all spin from SZABOLCS. It's not going to do anything because all spin said nothing anymore. All right, SZABOLCS. Nice stack so far. Building up the surge. A little greedy. Okay, maybe a very greedy. Being forced to go down. But accesses the well again. And look at this. Miss drop on Potato's board. Now SZABOLCS is in a perfect board state to punish. And SZABOLCS building up surge with those all spins yet again. We're seeing definitely a lot of all spin usage in this set. All right, SZABOLCS with the 9 surge or 8 surge breaks 21 spike, and Potato is not prepared. All right, we're gonna Julio. Potato with the STPC spin. Again, building up that surge. SZABOLCS is a little bit of a rut. Does manage to get the well open. Ooh, this is kind of dangerous for SZABOLCS. He doesn't really have anything here, but it's all the same. It's okay because he does manage to get down. Ooh, oh, that's not good. SZABOLCS just a little too slow there as Potato found his stride. All right, SZABOLCS with this clean. Okay, this is what is this? This is double at 2x. All right, SZABOLCS abusing 2x so that he can use PCs to cancel. Using that double canceling in the first 14 pieces. All right, SZABOLCS 24 spike manages to kill Potato because Potato got really greedy with those spins, not really able to find anything. All right, we're gonna see. Ooh, we're gonna see SZABOLCS go for a little more upstack in this round. Potato using those. I don't know about using those eyepieces for the stack, but it does work. He's got the surge advantage now. All right. This match in general is like look at this. We see like Potato does everything right, and then SZABOLCS just hits him with this like insane no you 20 spike out of nowhere, and then Potato just dies because it's cheesy too. Is this the power of down stacking in season 2? All right. We're seeing SZABOLCS build up the surge slowly as Potato does so even faster. All right. SZABOLCS a little bit of a rut. No clean on the board, and Potato breaks. Doesn't really, very inconsequential break. Doesn't really do anything at all. Does make an SDSD, but that SDSD didn't necessarily do much. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of mini surges from like these mini surges again, like we were seeing earlier in the tournament. They do work here though, because SZABOLCS does a little bit of shenanigans with their down stack. Although it did take a very long time for Potato to kill there. I'm not so sure about like that strategy, but you know, if it kills, it kills. You love playing SZABOLCS. Well, you know, I'm watching this gameplay. I don't know how I feel about playing against SZABOLCS. I'm just seeing a lot of okay. We're seeing the down stack, get access to the well. SZABOLCS opens the well up, continues to go down. All right, Potato has the surge advantage, immediately breaks. Is in a, okay, Potato's in a disadvantage state, has just cheese on the board. Meanwhile, SZABOLCS is building up this potential spike and then misdrops it, you know, or misstacks it. I don't know the word for that. All right, SZABOLCS finding another clean well as Potato gets dumped in the gutter yet again by SZABOLCS. Is extremely, I'm not saying this with any sarcasm at all, a very clean garbage sense. All right, 7 back-to-back for SZABOLCS, building up the surge. Potato has just accessed that back-to-back, building it up. SZABOLCS hits him with the 27 spike. It's all cheese. Look at that. It's just cheese, and Potato just gets obliterated by the cheese.